Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is John. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the crimes I've committed, as we were younger, me and my friends and stuff like that. There's no way you can get in trouble for that, or if I name some names, because the statute of limitations ran out. We were little kids, you know what I mean? And I noticed, a lot of people like the channel, so because they commented, and I love the action, because the more action you get, like comment-wise, the more action you get, that also fucks the algorithm and puts you on other people's channels. You know what I mean? But if you do like my channel, leave a thumbs up on the videos, because if people start seeing the thumbs up, they might just click it too. You know what I mean? If they only see one or two, because I'm usually one of them. They only see like one or two, they're not even gonna push it. They be, all right, yo, you got an ill ass video, but they're not gonna push it. So just, start it off. You know what I mean? Push the button and leave comments. And leave comments anytime you want me to make a certain video. If you guys got a serious question about prison or jail, ask me and I'll make a short 5-minute video about it. You know what I mean? Say, this gentleman asked me, blah, 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 blah. Ask me any video you ask me to make, I'll do my best to make it. And I'll do my best to make it right away. You know what I mean? But subscribe if you're not subscribed, of course, to my channel. If you like it and if you enjoy my content. Lately, I've been putting a lot of the 3D gaming on, because a couple of you were interested in that. And that also might help get me to the other people that look up those games, and they'll find me as well. Because I bought Population 1. Population 1 the day it came out. I don't really like it that much, but I bought it the day it came out, So if I had it on it, a lot of people are going to write Population 1 on YouTube, and I might come up under there, and that might open the door up to pass me also to another crowd of people, And, Half-Life Alyx is one of the hugest VR games, ever. Even though it's not brand new, it made a big difference. It took them a long time to make that, so that was well worth it, And Steam VR is doing a lot. So that stuff I said the other day about you being able to use you could PC VR that way. That's good, because Steam games are great. They blow those Oculus regular games out the water, I think. That's just what I think. But like I said, subscribe and leave a thumbs up. But one of the things that we used to do when we were young, me and Justin, all the people that are my friends know the Justin I'm talking about, the one that lived on the corner, not the corner house, but on the corner of Boyle and Hawkins. I used to live not at the corner house, the house on Boyle. He used to live one house on Hawkins. There was a house that was in between us, and we were friends from the beginning. And we used to, it's like we had some serious balls. We used to stay at the red light. It was a major road. Hawkins Road is a major road, and Boyle is a major road. It's not a highway. It's a road, but it's a major road, And we used to stand in front of, basically in between his house and the corner house, with a bunch of rocks and just throw them at cars, breaking their window and running straight down away and hiding like houses down, like jumping over the fence or just hiding in the bushes. We did some crazy shit. One time we got the guns that shot you guys all probably remember, they were like assault rifles, and they shot those yellow pellets. They didn't do much, but we would be shooting school buses. A lot of times we would screw the school buses and stuff like that. We had a good time. One time we got caught doing it, you know what I mean? And we got in trouble by his mom. His mom was pretty pissed about that. And I don't think we did it ever since then. And I can think about it now. That takes some serious balls. I don't even know if I would do it now. Well, I wouldn't do it now. I'm on parole, but you know what I'm saying? I don't even think I would do it now. Because, you're throwing rocks at cars. These people would kill you. You know what I mean? Like, you're lucky. We're lucky we were kids. Or these motherfuckers would probably kill us, But another thing we used to do, the same person, is we used to knock on my doctor. It's a pediatric on the same Boyle Road. It's right by Hawkins and Boyle on the corner. They're the other corner, the doctor place. we used to ring the bell or knock on the door and just bolt and make him answer the door, and there'd be no one there. And we would do it over and over. And we even looked in the window, like of the pediatric place. You know, the mothers. We're not doing it to the kids, you know, but the little kids probably don't even know what we're doing. You know what I mean? But we're giving the mothers the finger and shit like that. We're grabbing our balls. You know, we were doing just stupid shit. But you know, one time we were knocking on that same door, and we went back to do it again. And when we went to knock, he must have waited right by the door, because he was right there, and he opened the door and chased after us. And I don't know where he went, the kid Justin, but I ran right into his home. Opened his door and ran right into his home. I was fucking scared to death, because I thought that motherfucker, I was scared to death. And his mom was home. His mom's like, what the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with you guys? I'm like, no, you know, I tried to lie. Oh, nothing. I just, you know, I'm just looking for Justin because we were fucking around, and, you know, I don't know if he ran in here. Did he come in here? You know, and then I got out the house without getting me and him in trouble, you know, and I found him. We laughed. We had fun. But me and this guy, Matt, Matt will know I'm talking about him. And everybody that knows me knows the Matt I'm talking about. And same thing. I lived on the corner of Boyle and Hawkins, one house away from me. On the other side, not the corner house, the corner house where I lived, and then his house. You know what I mean? He was my next door neighbor. Basically, I've known him since birth, literal birth. I'm 8 months older than him, so I known his, you know, God bless his soul, but I knew his mom 8 months longer than him. You know what I mean? Like, he was my best friend, and we used to do something called mail mailing. I don't know why we called it mail mailing, but we were being the opposite of what mailing job guy would be, like a mailman. So we called it mail mailing, you know, mail mailing. And we'd just go to every freaking door, everyone in my new neighborhood, you know, now, you know, still close, but where I am. And we would go in the back and all on these roads and all on the side roads and lift down every mailbox and take all that freaking mail, all that mail. All of their mail. We used to have piles and piles of mail. A couple times, I think we got bracelets. Nothing huge, but like little bracelets, little necklaces, real shit. Because they were like mailing it, and it was going in the mailbox. We got money, nothing crazy, like $200, but you know, we got money for like happy birthday to like I don't know, like a 18-year-old or some shit like that. But we got money, but most of the shit was just bills and just garbage and crap. I mean, if we got cards, we didn't know what we were doing, you know what I mean? We just kept the money, jewelry, and any gadgets or toys or anything that was like, that we liked, you know what I mean? But we eventually had to just stop that, you know, because we moved up. Not me and him, but we moved up to cars. And I'm sure half of you done that too yourself. Like, we just went to cars and we'd open up the doors. And a lot of the doors, people wouldn't lock their doors. You know what I mean? They would not lock their doors. So all we do is go in their glove box. We look for all their shit. There was times where we found, like whoever I was with, we found money. Like they had their money in between the passenger seat and like the armrest. I don't know why it was in the passenger side, not the driver's side, but it was the passenger side. And there was money. There was a couple $100. I mean, now I've showed you 10 and 9 grand. You know, that's not now, but for kids, that couple $100 that was all right. You know, and we found some shit in the glove a lot of times, and we would steal the systems, the amps, and we would pop the trunk too when we were in the car, and we take the 12-inch subwoofer out, the 212s, take the amp out, and rip the wires if we can. And just be out. We'd be out in the car, probably my car, it was parked right next to it, up the road a little bit. That was just all the shit we did when we were young. I'm sure anybody could relate. What I want you to do is, if you guys did your shit when you were young, I mean, statute of limitations ran out. We can't get arrested for this shit. Just write down below in a message what you did. You know what I mean? Like, just write down like the type of shit you went to and the trouble you got into. You know what I mean? I think that would be fun. Anybody who messages, I'd like a lot of you guys to message. Just write down the shit that you did when you were younger. You know what I mean? All the, I guess, laws you broke, or all the fucked up shit you do. And you notice I comment to everybody. Sometimes it takes a while because for some reason I have to approve a lot of people's messages. I don't know why, but I can only do it when I go to this one app and then I hit messages and then I go to the approve part. And I don't do it for sometimes a week. And I'm sorry about that, fellas. If you wrote a message and want it up there, but I always do. I always do get it up. I just did it like 10 minutes ago. That's what made me want to make a video, because I just wanted to bullshit and socialize with my crew. You guys are my crew, and I'm telling you, if any of you got the Oculus games, the system, let me know, because then we could be friends, like on Oculus. So like if we could team up, because Ready Player One is player 3. You can send an invite to your friend. Your friend is the other player. If you got 2 friends, your 2 friends are the other 2 players. So your team is the 2 other guys are your friends. You know what I mean? So that'd be cool. And there's so much other shit where we could do in multiplayer. We could watch movies. If I'm renting a movie on the big screen, you're not there. You're not really there. You're just avatars there, but you're watching that movie. You know what I mean? I invited you in. You're always allowed in. If I rent like a fire movie, I will watch it with 3D glasses. So write that down. So I hope everybody's enjoying their days and stuff like that. I'm enjoying mine. I'm enjoying mine. Believe me, I'm enjoying mine. So, someone tried to rain on my parade a little while ago, but I'm at this point where I don't give a fuck. I know I'm doing good. I don't give a fuck with that, what that person said, because I went through whatever. That's a whole nother story. So just write the comments below what you did to break the law. Put a thumbs up too. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I know another one of you, because I'm at 189, but I want to move up. I want to hit that 1,000 mark, because I get the views. I get the minutes that you need per month. But once I hit the 1,000 mark, I can get money. I can get paid for this. You know what I mean? Like I even put, on the last video, I think, a way to send money towards me to help support the channel. You know what I mean? Like PayPal way, like negative CRERP. They wouldn't keep my negative creep for some reason. They put CRERP 504, negative CRERP 504. So that's like how you can send me money through PayPal. And it just helps support the channel. It helps me get shit that's for the channel. You know what I mean? Helps support it. And you will be shouted out for anybody that does it. And anytime I'm live on the, playing the video games, and I go live Facebook, and you notice it, see it, if you write a message saying who you are, I'll say what's up. You know what I mean? Like I could see your messages and an eyeball, so I could see how many people are watching. I can talk to you while I'm playing, you know what I mean? Like, you're not disrupting me. It's a game. It's not like real life. So, I kept doing that. I'm going to break it up a little bit. I had games, so I put a lot of games in my videos. The next one, I'm going to think tonight something about prison. And my next video, whenever I do it, it's going to be about prison. Something about when my 10 years, man, it's going to be something. Either I'm going to describe the different types of jails that I was in, prisons that I was in, and, the programs and stuff that certain areas are offered that I took and I knew because I was there. And, I'm going to keep it prison. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. But I hope you guys are all enjoying yourself. I hope you guys are all having a good day. And thank you for returning back to my channel. Thank you for spending some time with me. And I hope to see you again real soon on one of my other videos. Bye-bye now.